Now, what is up with Mani? What does he have sticking out of him?
Honestly, don't know if I want to know. Whoops.
It's like he has rods that are inside.
Sticking out of his spine?
Yep.
It might be like acupuncture, but to the extreme.
Acupuncture
that was
needles.
some hella slide.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you there?
Do I hear our next acquisition?
Oh, another prisoner?
Only temporarily, I assure you. The great Zebe cannot be caged for long.
Why don't you just climb out through the air vent? That's what I did.
I've tried, of course. I can't make it to the entrance. Damn that Ravanavar. Keeping freedom always within sight, but just out of reach.
Oh, so that's what that was supposed to do.
They mean to break my spirit. But if they think they've heard the last of Zebe, they've got another thing coming. They should have killed me while they had the chance.
Yeah, you tell him.
So how about it? Get me out of here, will you?
He is in prison for a reason, Ajna.
And he is a little scary.
I've seen scarier.
Don't pay attention to them. Listen, I heard a bit of what you were talking about before. You're trying to take down Ravanavar, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna chop him up.
Not without my help. He's incredibly strong. But if you get me out of here, it'll be like you let an army loose in his fortress. He won't know what hit him.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Nonsense! He's a criminal!
We're getting you out of there, Zebe. But you'd better be as great as you say.
You will? Just like that? I mean, of course I am. You'll see soon enough.
We'll be back.
I'll just hold down the fort in here for now.
Yeah, hold it down.
That was
And we
Matt
found
first.
that answer.
Yep.
Kind of surprised we can't just absorb him through the window.
I'm just checking another voice actor that I think I recognize.
Try hard. Too slow.
Probably wasn't worth it, but hey. Oh.
Crumble!
Oh.
Scorch.
Pointless. Pathetic.
Video games. Okay, I'm looking at
Annoying.
video games.
I'm having trouble getting through this guy's defenses.
Yep, I knew it.
Crumble!
So, you know the little girl? I was thinking the whole time she was talking, that sounds an awful lot like Sothis, doesn't it?
Like Sothis?
Yeah, Sothis. She's Sothis.
Pathetic. Not quite.
The little, you know, the girl on the throne from Three Houses.
Yep. No, I know exactly.
Aerial assault!
So as I said, I'm recognizing a number of the voice actors.
I mean, they have a pretty ace team behind them. Their Kickstarter was very successful, if I'm not mistaken.
Pointless. Pointless.
Okay, so, by the way, I've investigated how perfect blocks work.
Yes?
Once you've started a block,
You can keep adding to it to
yeah,
push
so
them back.
your character becomes locked in a block state. And,
Not so fast.
it doesn't matter if you don't get the timing right on any subsequent block. So it's actually better to initiate the block state
Pathetic. Pathetic.
and then try and go for the perfect block on
Tyrant of stone!
subsequent blocks, if that makes sense.
Not so fast.
And that'll help get the timing on everything else-ish.
Knock it off. Annoying.
That's really cool, actually.
Knock it off.
It's over!
Bomb.
I can never tell which direction I'm supposed to
Annoying.
block on these guys, though. There we go. Yeah, there's so many characters in this game. Yeah, the player cast is positively massive. Like, the amount of people you can have in your party is insane.
Annoying. Ow. Ow. Hey.
Ow, and she's down.
Focus.
Never mind.
How did you bring her back?
As long as I've got a bar of that meter up top.
Okay, I see. The indie? Or
Yeah.
the injury?
Yeah, whatever that meter is called.
Or is it the ind key?
As long as I've got some amount of that going.
Or the inri?
Flame.
Maybe it's just inri. I'll have to see the spelling and
Maybe
the
I have
pronunciation.
to alternate. And that's why I'm not
Pointless.
breaking it
Not quite.
particularly well. Okay.
Dodge this.
Tiger.
Stop now.
There we go. It looks like Dar is slowly becoming more friendly towards us, which I think increases friend.
Well, he's probably going to be forced into a situation where he realizes that his king doesn't even care about him and that he was expendable. Or that he's cast under suspicion because of his involvement. You're not going to explore to the right at all?
I guess I can. So, let's see. Embargo's released. Yeah? Yeah, the embargo dropped this morning.
But don't go too far, lest...
So there's a reason why I didn't want to go that way.
Okay.
Yeah, we need the archer guy before we can get past that one. Like I said, I've actually played this level before,
Ah, okay.
and it doesn't look like it's changed too much. But yeah, that sucker will shoot me if I try and go past it. So clearly, I don't want to.
Oh, it's two guys, actually. They're just layered on top of each other so well.
Pointless. Pointless. Down you go.
Yep. It does bother me that when Ajna blocks, it's... When Ajna blocks, oh, it's just with her forearms, which just feels kind of awful.
Get off.
Especially when faced with a blade.
Yeah.
Unless she's pairing them perfectly on their sides. It just doesn't make sense.
Slash.
Healing. Oh, I can actually biff somebody with the poison. Oh,
Wait, he called another guard.
brought a friend.
Annoying.
Ah,
Get off.
reminds me of wolves in several games.
quite.
Where
Not
you're
quite.
facing a whole pack of them and you whittle it down to one and then the last wolf goes, oh, and then 3 more arrive. Come on.
There we go.
Take
Punch him.
this.
I don't. There was a game I played a long time ago. I don't even remember. Oh, it was Dragon Quest. It was one of the original Dragon Quests. The slimes in that one could split or like call for allies or something. I don't exactly remember. But I was in a 30-minute battle against a bunch of slimes, like for survival. I was out of MP and like burning herbs and stuff because it just kept dropping more summons, and I was just like, please stop. This is not even supposed to be a
This door
hard
looks
fight.
weaker than the one in our cell.
I highly doubt you can break it down.
Smashed you good.
Freedom!
You see, Ajna? He means to escape on his own.
You wound me, sir. I am a man of my word, and as promised, my bow is yours.
And where is this bow of yours meant to be?
Well, it was taken from me. They knocked me out and brought me here, separating me from my weapons, my heart and soul.
Oh, they knocked me out too.
Strange. I am a protector of Lon, so I do know a few things. I had assumed they captured me for my knowledge, but there's been no interrogation, no demands, nothing.
Protector?
We who guard Lon and Mount Sumeru, the great pillar that connects all things in this world. The protectors keep the sacred mountain from harm, which lately includes threats from Ivanovar and his gang of thugs.
You misunderstand my lord. He means to unify the world in peace.
You are a fool. Does this man speak for you?
Nah, he's just some worthless murderer. We don't listen to him.
Good. Ivanovar is no kind of man to bring peace. Oh, but you know my name. Yours was Ajna, was it not?
Yep, I'm Ajna, from Ashwat.
I, Zebe, hail from the proud mountain tribes. We who sing the songs of the winds and the mountains. But Ivanovar, he nearly wiped us out. I moved to Lon to resist his armies, and that's where they captured me.
Wow, that's almost the same thing that happened to me.
I will have my revenge on him for spilling my people's blood.
Funny you should mention it. We are actually on our way to smash this Ivanovar guy's face in right now.
Smash his face in, you say? A fine plan. I am in your debt, Ajna. And as a protector of Lon, I pledge my bow to your honor and your safety. At least, I will once we find it.
That's great! Let's...
Swoop.
Again?
Sorcery! From one cage to another.
It's not really a cage. It's just Ajna's weird brain. This is Mom. He's in my lantern. You're in her inner realm. Nah, you'll figure it out.
Hi! We're here too.
Well met, all. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to find my bow. I'll show you my best moves, Ajna.
That's an interesting handle at the bottom of his bow.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe if somebody needs a good biffin. So he can launch multiple enemies into the air. For larger enemies, his up attack deals the most damage. Party is full. Switch characters. Hey, Dar!
They'll
Get out of
quiver in fear. Get it?
Quiver in fear. Oh, no.
There, behind that pillar.
Oh, you found it!
Oh, it's a
Why
spear.
stash it here and not the armory? It is a mighty weapon.
They must have been moving with great haste. This is unlike my soldiers. Something is amiss.
Whatever the case, my bow is now yours, Ajna.
The bow, just kind of lying there? Okay, so now I can fire arrows at things. Which means if I feel particularly jerksome, I can bully enemies. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Question.
If
Probably
you hit...
not.
Oh.
It just looked shootable.
Ah.
Yep.
There's the face turret.
The Hathi must be taken down from afar. It won't let you get close.
Well, my bow ought to do the trick. Give it a try.
It will attack anything it sets its sights on, including arrows, so do take care.
It's quite simple, really. You should pick it up in no more than a few short years.
I actually screwed this up in,
Wow, that was easy.
Yes, just like I said.
I'm so impressed. Your first time using a bow, too.
It was nothing.
Oh, no. I was about to, like, yell Mary
Bullying.
Sue, but never mind.
I think the first time I ran into this, I actually didn't try shooting it through the grating.
You went around, and that was probably a
And
mistake.
then it started shooting at me. I got confused. So that line about it will shoot arrows was new.
Uh-huh. The reason why I was doing that thing earlier was because he made the comment on how it takes years to master a bow.
Yep.
And how she,
Flame.
well, she's easily able to land her first shot and overcome the enemy.
Yep. Wow, that works way better than I was expecting.
I'm surprised at how the characters seem perfectly fine with dwelling inside her head. I mean,
Yeah, they get used to it.
Rosmi, I can understand. She just wanted to be alone and out in the jungle, and her home got burned down. Well, she burned it down.
Me too much.
So, she doesn't really care. The girl collecting herbs? I mean, I suppose if she thinks that it means she herself would have to travel less and she can just accompany a group of people that might encounter things that she never would have, then
Still a long way to go.
I'm
Fine.
getting a lot better at this combat system, especially now that I have more combo points. I'm still going to get wrecked by the boss.
Zebe wants vengeance too.
Yeah, Ajna got over her dad's death very quickly.
He-
I think it's one of those where this is a very high-paced story, and they're not dwelling too long, which has its benefits and negatives.
Another door, huh? Alright, let's just use my universal key.
Little too strong for that.
What? Nothing? Axe, I trusted you!
This is an elevator. It doesn't open that way. And besides, it's shielded with powerful magic.
What? Shield? What's that?
Never seen an elevator, eh?
Sure I have, just not one like this. Anyway, Dar, how do we get past this shield thing?
Put simply, you don't. Once the power is on, nothing can get through. It was designed by Lord Ravanavar himself to keep his enemies at bay.
But if the shield is on, then we can turn it off, can't we?
Not without destroying all the control devices in the power room, which
Oh, that! Let's do that!
Yeah, that sounds good.
could power down the fortress and kill us all if you'd let me finish. Please recall we're flying leagues above the ground right now.
We'll deal with that problem when we come to it.
Yeah, Dar, get it together.
Let's get to that power room. Axe, time to redeem yourself.
Whoops. Oh, nope. Can't go through it. No, can't go that way. That's okay.
Pretty
Sup, jerk?
environments. Really is like a palace.
Strike before they do.
Bullseye!
Bomb.
Oh.
Tigers.
So he's actually been using the ends of the bow as foot pedals. Did you see that?
Oh, interesting.
When he jumped into the air, he used it as an extra means. Yep, see?
Right on target.
Using his feet on either end. Isn't that a way of firing bows if you're laying on your back
Annoying. Annoying.
for the long shot bows?
Blocked.
Must be very
Blocked.
difficult to aim though. You've never seen the bows where you use your feet?
In video games and anime,
Hex bomb.
Did it, honey?
I'm getting a lot better at this combat system.
Whoa!
Oh, that went poorly. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, bail.
Ah!
Well. Damn it.
You might want to jump down the hole. Unless that goes nowhere.
Oh, right. It'll shoot arrows, too, so... But yeah, so I had gotten stuck on that segment. I think they added the it'll shoot arrows
Don't be
thing
intimidated. We
specifically as a tutorial, so...
Oh, look at that. It's a little drone.
Sorry, but it's over. Special delivery.
Okay, there we go.
Nice try. Nice try.
Did I already kill one of the guys? There were 2.
There were 2, I believe. And then that drone, but... Huh.
Look out below.
She's really growling at it.
Yeah, because she's doing like a tiger bite hex.
Now we have even more fire.
I don't even need to heal as much anymore. Yeah, so I think I think characters get like friendlier the more you fight with them. I think that also increases their stats. Sup, jerk?
I wonder if how much you've ranked with each character determines what their endings are like.
Maybe.
Unless this is a game where there's only one ending anyway, but...
I don't know this kind of information. We'll probably find out within a day or 2. Luckily, it's not a long game.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
Free healing, sort of.
Really? I remember you were saying that it was something dozens of hours long, potentially.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this game is pretty long. When I say we'll find out tomorrow, I mean the no-lifers are going to just like immediately dive into this game and beat it in one night.
No-lifers? That's what you refer to them as?
That's what a lot of them refer to themselves as. I usually
Special delivery.
wouldn't...
Right on target.
I don't know.
Mixing it up.
I would feel bad with that kind of description, but like...
Not so fast.
She doesn't get it as easily.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, it's fine.
Look out below. Ha!
Rude but true. I mean, I
We're
don't
getting
know.
tougher.
If I didn't have work, I'd probably no-life this. If I didn't have work, I'd probably no-life this. And by work, I mean, specifically, I guess, respect for Shell's work. Because, I guess part of the reason, Shell, why I specifically didn't, I didn't quite want you to join me on this series initially. Oh, hi.
Ah. Looks like we're not the only ones who got captured. Well, first things first. Let's get ourselves out of here.
But, like, my original plan was to play this game pretty much non-stop for the next, like, 2 or 3 days. That's still kind of the plan.
Still need to work on my accent.
Let's see. That was a long slide. Must have shaved. She is oiled up. She probably does not shower.
Ah, get out there and fight.
Flame.
Mixing it up.
Well, the thing
Too
is,
far.
I enjoy recording with you at night.
My equipment. My equipment.
Okay,
So
there
if
we
it's
go.
one of those things where I would have been left alone to my own devices anyway for hours on end, might as well spend some time with you enjoying a good story.
Look out below.
True. I was just gonna start early tomorrow with this. I was gonna start early today with this. Ow. I'm trying to hit every enemy with...
Oh.
No, doesn't work. I'm trying to hit every enemy with the,
Nice try.
AoE attacks. It's not working as quite as well as I'd like it to. Huh. I don't think I've really used his regular attacks ever.
Honey duck!
Nope. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, those are
Wrong
going
person.
towards your meter.
Bomb. Scorch.
It's interesting how the UI changes depending on what side of the screen your characters are on.
Ooh,
Fling the durian.
beautiful specimen.
Eh,
My equipment!
there we go.
Slash.
I don't know if we've had durian before.
I don't really know if I ever want durian.
Nailed it.
Isn't it supposed to have a very distinctive
Awful.
flavor?
Awful smell. The flavor is supposed to be halfway acceptable. Nope, didn't work.
Don't hate me too much.
There we
Stop
go.
now.
Yeah, it's good though. Yeah, I just... I'm afraid of, like, getting a really awful smell in my nose and not being able to get it out for a day. Because I almost never smell anything. Yeah, you might like durian cream puff. Yep. I've heard that. Like, durian desserts are actually pretty good.
Maybe we should try to see if there's any at the various Asian markets that
They
we
have
around
durian-related things, yeah.
Because we often get tar
I've
of
got
it.
just one shot at this.
Only one.
Shush, pointy man. Let Ajna do her thing.
Well, that didn't work.
Ooh.
And someone has already noticed we're here.
Finally, a challenge.
Nailed it.
Oh, it has a face that's split open.
Bomb.
And too many legs.
Ow. I wasn't sure if he was going to do a charge.
It almost looks like it's supposed to be a grotesque sphinx.
Slash.
Minote Piha.
Oh, what the?
And
It just,
super guards.
it just exploded guards.
A little of that.
Flame. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Okay. Kind of doing okay here. Actually, we've done a ton of damage to this thing. Except for...
Oh wow. It has a bunch of critters now,
on
including the red version of the blue.
Time for a quick blend.
Scorch.
Well,
Knock it off.
we'll just make it work.
Wow.
Wow.
They're all clobbering poor Ginseng.
Special delivery.
Oh, did I already killed it.
Yep.
Ha! That thing spit a lot of people. I didn't switch targets, and that might have been a mistake, but I
Oops.
guess it worked out.
The fortress is falling.
Now we're gonna die.
Not without Ravanavar.
You mean we're going to keep going?
I'm sorry, we're not leaving without him. I broke the controls, so we can use the elevator now. Right, Dar?
You can, but you shouldn't.
Whatever we're doing, let's do it quick.
See, didn't I not save that one guy? Yeah, but getting to him might have been an issue. I'll see if I can get back to him. I mean, who knows how this is even going to go for us. Okay, that kind of works.
Bullseye. Don't hate me too much.
I hope it's not one of those situations where you had to save him before this occurred.
Well,
You
I
can do it
did
on the way
save.
out.
Try harder.
Like, I did save right before, I believe.
Because I'm worried that once you get up to the elevator, the elevator was all the way at the top. The guy was somewhere in between. It's possible that with the controls down, you can get him
Right
out.
on target.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping as such there's one hell of a security system. So,
Annoying. Annoying.
Bullseye.
Ignite, bomb.
oh shoot. I was supposed to heal there.
Hey!
Honey, don't!
Well,
The power of eating.
that's fine.
Blocked. Don't hate me too much. Nailed it.
Flame.
Nope, didn't quite work.
Not so fast.
There we go. Kind of? I don't know. This is one of those games that
Not so fast. Try harder.
it's going to take forever for me to master it, but when I do, it's going to be insanely satisfying. Okay, heal up. We get him with a smack.
Blocked.
I haven't been using my super move nearly as much as I should be.
I find it interesting with all of the... I wouldn't necessarily refer to it as rumble per se, but the camera jitter is actually making it... the
Right on target.
backgrounds
Nailed it.
move and jerk in a way that makes the lighting shift a bit too much. So I'm getting a lot of lines and surfaces that I normally wouldn't see.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
Sorry, I don't really pay attention to anything.
Oh, you can't pay attention to anything beyond
Nice
just
try.
defending and attacking.
Yeah, because the better my timing, the easier these fights get. Because if you notice those blue numbers that pop up,
Yeah?
that means that,
Ignite. Scorch.
Yeah, you broke through that guy's shield.
let's see, the blue numbers, sorry, mean that, no, it didn't work. I healed instead,
Blocked.
so it only heals me, like, so much. But
already
it's
Whoa, a
worth it.
super move?
There we go. Yeah, I need to use the super move more often. I just forget. Let's see. So, I am here. Oh, yeah, we're going back this way. Oh. Didn't mean to do
Whoops.
that.
Hey!
Ow. Oh, probably shouldn't have saved over that.
Fast.
It's okay. I think we'll be fine.
Right on target.
There we go. Ish. Wow, that hurt.
Annoying.
It's all in the technique!
Look out below.
Okay, and then let's get the heal here. This is...
I... Just listening to these guys makes my throat hurt.
Oh, the...
Well, especially the ones where they have that choking sound or the gasping sound.
Blocked.
Okay. Boy. Yeah, I will admit, also, seeing as I'm live streaming in this and should probably respond every once in a while, this is pretty much going to be one of those games that I will not be able to respond to a single goddamn thing, even if I wanted to.
He pretty much won't be able to look at the screen.
Not so fast.
Yeah, because, like, again, the better I perform these perfect blocks, the easier this gets for me. In general. And, it's really satisfying being able to just, like, absolutely combo everything into oblivion. Even if it's really hard. Oh, nope. There we go.
Special delivery.
Almost.
Oh, there we go. Let's try
Here
that.
comes a storm.
Nope, not quite. Next round.
Annoying.
Almost got it.
The belly flops.
Annoying.
Bullseye.
There we go. Got it.
I think it's interesting how she's the healer, but she's always on the front line. Ginseng and honey. You can probably change your orientation.
No, so it actually depends on so it doesn't actually matter. So if you notice the formation here, I guess.
So would Ajna always be, well, would she
Yeah.
be in the front if you were facing left versus
Correct.
right?
So Ajna will always be in the front if I attack an enemy on my left, and then vice versa. So I moved Ginseng and Honey to the top. This way, if there's a multi-target that hits in a line, she's less likely to get hit. I also
You
have
still
to.
have a negative 21 with Dar, but everyone else is in the positives.
Yeah. So what I should probably do is actually start bringing Dar along. I'm gonna switch him out for Razmi for a little while. I have no idea what the hearts exactly signify. I'm sure we'll get like, oh, right. Since we're falling, I've got mega jumps. Heck yeah.
Ah,
Ow.
were you supposed to use your bow prematurely there, or no?
I'm actually supposed to.
There's a door on the left.
Actually, there might be an open door there.
That's why I'm saying the door on the left. It's broken.
Yep, looks like I can go in here. I want to know what's up.
The guy is probably up to the far left, though, isn't he?
Wait, alt idea. Nope, didn't work.
Almost. Got yourself there. What kind of drone is that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is worth it. View map. Because I think we have to go back this way if I want to get that dude.
But what will going up do?
Dunno.
Get you to something secret? Or does that take you to rob?
Well, again, we've saved. I should do a little bit of iterative saving, though. But hopefully we'll be able to rescue that dude.
There you
There he
go.
is.
Another prisoner!
What? Prisoner, you say? Tungar is no prisoner. A Shayak knight cannot be captured. He merely bides his time.
Zebe, this guy sounds like you.
Huh.
Do your
I'm
best.
sure I don't know what you're talking about. Anja, you may have noticed this. The fortress is falling. There's no time for this. We must hurry. And to you, Tungar the Shayak Knight, if you're biding your time, you've dallied a bit too long.
Ha! No time like the present, I suppose.
All right, let's get out of here. Time to tear Ravanavar a new one.
Wait, you're after Ravanavar?
Yes, but we're hurrying.
Fine, fine, but before that, a Shayak knight honors his debts. I must admit, you saved me, shameful though that may be. My unit is destroyed, my kingdom is fallen. If you plan to end Ravanavar's reign, I pledge myself and my Urumi to you. I have been locked away for too long.
Great. We can always use some more help. I'm Ajna, and we're gonna smash Ravanavar's bones into dust.
Brilliant! Tungar of the Shayak Knights, last of an ancient order, at your service.
Happy to have another soldier on the team.
You look like a strapping young lad. I'd be happy to be your sparring partner.
Not to break up the love fest, but I'll say it again. The fortress is falling.
Oh, right. Hurrying.